out where Upper went, and if he's okay. I also really want to introduce Sky and Peril to each other. How could we not see that scene? I have to write that. And then, I'm very excited about all the little dragons too. I just want to write about Mink and Auckland and Cliff and Peacemaker and Bumblebee all hanging out with each other. So I had to think about this one. So book 16 has taken me a while because I've had other things that I've written in the meanwhile, and I'm also just really want to get it right, to start up a whole new set of books.
Well, I think I speak for everyone when we say we appreciate how long it takes because you do get everything right, every detail is accounted for. Let's hear it for her one more time, you guys. Well, speaking of the time it takes to write a book, which of the Wings of Fire series was the easiest to write? Which one flew right out of you?
Oh, probably book 5 was one that because I felt so connected to Sunny. I was everything that happened, I was well, what would I do in this situation? That's what Sunny would do. And then book 11, actually, it took me a while to figure out the backstory of that world, but once I started writing it, I felt very excited to share everything happening on Pantala with everybody. And also book 8, I think. Writing Peril is always really fun. She's so bonkers. I really love getting into her head. So
that's a great answer. Will we ever see a mud-ice hybrid?
Ooh, what a good question. Well, I think it is okay to tell you guys that in this place that we're going in book 16, there are a lot of hybrids. It is a place where dragons have been going for safety for many years, and so pretty definitely there will be a mud-ice wing hybrid there, yes.
Does winter ever find true love?
Such a cute question. Aww. Well, I don't know because I haven't written that yet, but I feel he will. I think he's on a path to becoming a better dragon all the time. He works on himself. He's fairly self-aware and getting more so. I think that there are lots of dragons who would love him the way he deserves to be loved. So, so I feel even if I never get to write that, I think we can all assume that yes, winter will find true love eventually.
What inspired you to write Wings of Fire?
Oh my gosh, so many things. First of all, I love dragons. And it was actually someone said to me, have you ever thought about doing a whole series from the dragon's perspectives? And I was that would be amazing, because all the books that I read were about the humans' perspectives on the dragons, and I really wanted to tell the dragon side of the story. How does it feel to be able to fly and set things on fire whenever you feel like it? And also how does it feel when these tiny little sort of squirrel people show up and try to steal all your stuff? Of course you eat them. So what is that like? So that was sort of where it started, just think about what it's like to be a dragon, how do they tell this story? And then also I was thinking about prophecies. I was well, if I'm writing a big epic prophecy, a big epic fantasy series, there should be a prophecy, but are we stuck with that? Because I feel sort of strongly that we do have a lot of control over our destiny, that there's a lot of things we can't control, but we can decide what we do next, that's up to us. And so I wanted to write a series where these little dragons are told, you have to be in this prophecy, and we're gonna tell you what to do and how to save the world, and they're no. Especially Tsunami, she's no thank you. I will save the world my way, however I feel like it. And so exploring that idea of which dragons feel they are part of this prophecy and how they want to save the world, and how I just want each dragon in the books to feel they could save the world their own way, even in some small way. Because I feel that's true of people too, that everyone is can help somehow.
That is a great answer, Tui. So you touched a little bit on that. You read some books about dragons, and it was through the perspective of the scavenger. And my question is, what book series, when you were young, was your favorite?
Oh, wow. So in terms of dragons, there was a trilogy by Anne McCaffrey that starts with Dragon Song. Yeah. They are wonderful. I mean, I would say for most of you, read the ones for kids, not the ones for adults just yet. but the dragon song in particular is about a girl who like bonds with these 5 like small dragons called fire lizards. Did I say 5? I meant 9. And they follow her around everywhere, and that was like my dream as a kid. I was like, oh, I want 9 little dragons to follow me wherever I go. And then another one that I always think of is Anne of Green Gables, because, right? Oh my God. I mean, I think that's why I'm a writer. Is like, you know, every time I go back and read that book, I think to myself, like, was I always this way, or did I become this way from reading this book? Like, because I connect to it so much. And so I really love it.
That makes so much sense. So you've been very, very successful as an author. You were also on Jeopardy, so you've done a lot of things. Have you ever experienced writer's block? And if so, what advice do you have for future storytellers to get past writer's block?
Yeah, absolutely. How many of you have experienced writer's block? Yeah, okay. So see, it's super normal. I think it happens to everybody. For me, there's a